Hello everyone. In this video, we going to see about Flex basics in CSS. First of all, we can see some introduction about the Flex in CSS. First of all, what is Flex? Flexbox is CSS layout model. It helps in design flexible and efficient layouts. Flex means flexible. It is used to create the responsible websites. Responsible website means the website should be available in all, should be visible in all the devices, like it should be like PC, tablet, and mobile phones. It should be visible in all the devices. We can proceed with our coding for a better understanding. Inside the body tab, I'm including the b1 b1, which creates the division tag with the class b1, and duplicating this division tag and renaming as renaming like b2, b3, b4, b4, b5, and giving here b1, 2, 3, 4 is a practical implementation of the flexbox. Now you can see here, now the number will be created. Now you can add for b1, I'm adding a background color red, and uh, height and width I'm giving like 50 pixels is for my. You can give any pixels as you like with 50 pixels. Now you can see. Now for other boxes also I'm using this. Pressing alt shift down arrow will duplicate b2, b3, b4, b5. For b2, for b3, b3, b4, and b5. B means nothing but it's just like a box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5. I'm refreshing here. First of all, I'm declaring globally, setting the margin and padding equal to 0. Margin, padding equal to 0. Now you can see, now the margin and padding is improved. And also I'm now the main part of the flex is introduced. Now to use the flex, you should use the display. You go to flex. Now the flex, now you can see it will align the items vertically. It will align the items, because now we can see about flex axis. Axis. Flexbox has two axes, like main axis. It has main axis and a cross axis. Main axis is, you can see main axis is, it's aligned vertically. Sorry, it's aligned horizontally. It's like x axis. Uh, Whereas cross axis will be perpendicular to that axis, which is acts like y axis. Defaultly it will be set the flex direction to row. Row means nothing but it is sets horizontally. Now we can set the flex direction like column. You can use like this to. Now you can see the elements are placed, the boxes are placed in our column wise. Now I'm going to use the row. Now it is placed row wise. I'm giving a gap 5 pixels. Now you can see, based on the, it will grows and stinks based on this. By adjusting, I am at increasing its width, it will grows and strings based on the, it is flexible and grows and string according to the width increase and decreases. Is the main advantage of using the flex. You can see here this grows and stings and grows and strings. Now now we can see about two important terms, which is justify content and align items. Justify content, which controls the main axis, and align items, which control cross axis. Main axis is here. Now we can use justify content. Before justify content, we can use like, we can margin 2 pixels, solid black, sorry, 2 pixels, and midnight minimum height 200 pixels. You can declare like border here. Now we can see the elements are placed above. Now should place the place in center. You can use like for placing in center the two terms like justify content, which control C main axis and in center. Nothing will be happen like it's already in center of main axis. I am also giving like align items center. Now you can see. Now we can see the items are aligned in center of this border. We can also use like center instead of center. You can use like you can use flex start, which places the element from the center. Now we can see the elements are placed in center. Now it's placed in center. Now I'm using flex crt start. Now the elements are placed in center. Now you can also you can use flex in. Now the elements are placed in end. Can also use like row reversed. Sorry. Can also use like space around. Space around will creates empty space here. Two times of this empty space is repeated here, and two types of this uh, front and back space will be two times here in this region in between the 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 5. Two times of this gap will be here present will be present here. I am using space between. Now the gaps will be removed. Now it will creates space, even space between each elements without the first element and the last element. Space evenly will give space even for all the elements. You can see here it will give equal space between all the elements. Now we can see about one of the important flex wrap, flex wrap. You can give a wrap. Now I give him flex wrap here. To understand this, I'm going to add two more elements, two more boxes here, two more boxes here. B6, B7, 6, 7. Now 6 and 7 are created here. Now we can see 6, 7 are placed here. Now I am increasing this size. Now we can see the 6 is moving upwards and 7 also moving upwards. I'm reducing this size. It is because of this flex wrap, because of this flex wrap. Now I am reducing this size. Now you can see 7 is placed below, the 6 also placed below. Now you can see I am zooming in. It will be flexible, and based on the increasing size it will place the element below, because no space are left here, because the 7 is 6. You can see no space is left while increasing the page, so that 5 and 6 and 7 are placed below from the first row. We can also see like flexed item properties, flex box properties, like flex properties like we can shrink and grow the flexbox is main advantage of the flexbox. Sorry, before that we can declare no wrap means it not allows. Now refreshing this, it's not allows to place while decreasing the width. It is not allows to place the box below this, below it's not allow to place it below the row. It's not allowed to place below the row. You can see here no wrap. While wrap means it will allows, you can see. While the size is reduced, the element are placed below the one another. You can see about flex properties like string can grow. Giving no wrap. I am giving like for flex grow equal to 1, we'll do 7, and for this box 2 I'm giving. Now you can story for you can see flex grow. You can see the first box will be grows 7 times when the size of the first box will be grows when the size of the website is increased, when the width is increased. You can also like give flex. You can also give like flex equal to 2. Now it will be 2 is to 1, 2 is to 7 ratio. The box 2 will be increased 2 times, and while the box 1 will increase 7 times. Now it can reduce its size. We can also give flex shrink. You can see while reducing the it will shrink. One will be more shrinking while the two is lesser shrinking. You can see two is also shrinking, but 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 are remains in this same position because I'm not given flex shrink or grow here in box 3 and box 4 and box 7. I'm going to give an on task like how to place this 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 inside this center. Similarly, we can use like flex display equal to flex justify content center. Now placing along the cross axis, I'm using align items. Now you can see now the one is placed center. I am removing this flex shrink for placing the 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 and center this content. I am just duplicating this and placing. I am also removing this plus flex string 2 and placing here. Now refresh. Now the 2 is placed center. Now you can see all the content are placed in center using flex. And now I'm giving wrap. Now you can see. Now you see is a basic explanation of this flex. Thank you. Thank you.